I was a big, heavy-set guy that would try to run a little bit to work off whatever I had indiscreetly eaten over the weekend, and I was constantly getting injured, and I'd go to see doctors, and they'd kind of look at me like, why are you running? You know, like guys built like fridges should not be running. And so I assumed I was right. I thought that running is for people who look like this guy, for instance. Like this guy should run, guys like me should not run. But then I hear about this culture down in the Copper Canyon, the Tarahumara. And again, I spent time with them. And what I see is an entire culture of people, all ages, all body types, men and women alike, all running. And here's the weird thing about it is, they're like smiling. You see a 70-year-old just ripping it up a canyon trail, but just like chilling and smiling and waving as they go by. And everything about that was so opposite of my experience. Guy's 70 years old. He's heading uphill. He's having fun. He's not wearing fancy shoes. He's not injured. Clearly not concerned that running is not for him or for her. And so it opened my eyes to the fact that this is something that as humans, we evolved to do and be really, really good at. And not just some of us, right? Not just the guys like this, but all of us. Eric Orton is my coach. So when I told him this story, like, man, I was in the Copper Canyon and I saw this tribe. And he's like, oh yeah, the Tarahumara. He was on fire. And I knew there was going to be a race in 9 months, a 50-mile race with the Tarahumara. And I'm like, is there any way I could possibly do this race? And we struck a deal at that moment. He goes, you get me into the race, I'll get you ready for the race. And so 9 months later, I went from 0 miles up to, granted, not the most stellar performance in running history, but I got my ass from the starting line to the finish line, and I felt pretty happy about it. So since then, I've been kind of on fire with this idea of like, right now, what you guys got going on right now, like this is kind of the best of what we can be. We're outside, we're together, we're making friends. We're gonna shake our asses for an hour and we're gonna have a smile on our face. And that's what running's all about. So where's my friend Tiana? Tiana? Hi. Your other friend heading to the parking lot and get out of here. So we were talking to Tiana a little while ago and she goes, you know, I've been waiting for years. I wanted to be a runner, but I couldn't do it. And I'm like, nothing's stopping you, right? So Tiana feels, I think like a lot of us do, that running is kind of inherently unpleasant, but we'll kind of muscle our way through it. It doesn't have to be miserable, it doesn't have to be painful, it can just be like jumping and skipping around. But that's what your run should feel like, you know, that it's bouncing, it's easy, it's energetic, it's playful. It doesn't have to be full throttle all the time. Because the run that's the best for you is the run that makes you want to come back the next day, not the one that sent you home feeling upset and miserable.